to the Real Property Management Break Room. I want to do this video on garbage disposals to help you understand what to do when your disposal is not working. I also want to share a couple tips. First of all, it's important for you to know as tenants that you are responsible for everything that goes down your drain. So the first thing to remember with your disposal is not to use your disposal as a place to get rid of food waste. As much as you can, take food debris and scraps and put them in your garbage can. Try not to allow a bunch of food to go down your disposal. Again, you are responsible for what goes down there. Now, that being said, the reason your disposal is there is because some things inevitably will go down your disposal. When that happens, at times, things like glasses and spoons, screws, shot glasses, sometimes they get stuck down there. Once in a while, they'll bind up the disposal, and then we need to clear it. So I want to show you some tips on how to get through that. Right now in our disposal, I've gone ahead and lodged a screw in the side to trap it so that you can see what this looks like. So if I turn on the disposal, it makes no noise. So turning the switch, nothing happens. The disposal is completely lodged. Okay, I've got this disposal. This is what's underneath your sink or something like it. I've got it out here. It's a brand new one. I put it on the countertop so I could show you. This is what the bottom of your disposal looks like. So when it's stuck and it's not operating and there's no noise, it's normally because this little red button has popped out. This is a protection for you so that you don't burn out the motor. So if your disposal is not making any noise when you flip the switch, what you need to do first is come and press the red button. That's going to reset that breaker and allow it to operate again. So right now, this disposal is not operating, not making any noise. And so if I get underneath and push the red button, you can hear it click if you get it. It's popped out if it's tripped. And when I push the button, I hear it click. Okay, that click is all it takes to reset. And now I can try it again. Now you hear the buzzing noise. The buzzing noise means that now the motor's trying to operate, but still something's wedged in there. The next step that I want you to do, you should have one of these tools. Check to make sure that you've got one. This hex wrench is used to free up the disposal. So we'll go back to this model above. And this hex wrench will fit right in the center, and then it can turn the disposal manually. So I can work the disposal back and forth to try to clear out any waste or free it from any jam. And then I can get to where I can freely operate the disposal. So I'm going to go ahead and do that down here. And as I do, it still is really stuck, but if I work it back and forth, normally it will free. As a last step, if you can't get it free with the tool, I don't want you to use too much force. Sometimes you could actually just reach in your disposal and pull out something that's wedged in the sides. Before we ever reach our hand in the disposal, we need to get underneath the sink and unplug the unit. This one's plugged in this other cabinet, but I want to unplug the unit and make sure that there's no power. Leave it off, and now I can use my hand. You might want to use a glove, and you can reach down in, and around the edges of the disposal is normally where you'll find something that's wedged. I want you to be really careful though, especially if it's glass. Sometimes that can be sharp. So this is kind of a last case scenario. Please try to use the tool first. But if you can free what's in there and pull it out. And sometimes if you do free the disposal, the other thing is that the screw or whatever it is that's bound up inside the disposal needs to come out. So go ahead and reach in and pull that screw out if you can find it. I'm having trouble. And once you get the screw out, now we can go ahead and plug the disposal back in. And I didn't get the screw, so it's going to be in there. So you can hear that there's still a screw trapped in there. And now I can reach in and pull it out. And once I get that screw out, now the disposal will operate and I'm free and clear. If you have to call out to get assistance, we want you to do that. We just want you to keep in mind that it is your responsibility what goes down the disposal. So that will be your charge. So as much as you can, just follow the steps in the video. Call us if you have any trouble at all. We'd love to walk you through it. And that's it on disposals. Thanks for watching.